Scottish Rally, 3 days, 400 miles. No, that was 1978, sorry. Scottish Rally, so we're based down in Fraser, we know where that is. Fabulous forests. Who's going to win? I want to know. I know it's pretty close, but who's your favourite?
Well, the 1.9s, it's certainly looking good for Ewan Duncan. He's had some consistency, setting some really fast times. Jonathan has set some good times as well, matching if not beating Ewan. He just has not had the luck. Car's not been up to a few mistakes here and there. So it'll be interesting to see how they go in the Scottish, whether Jonathan can sort out his reliability problems and put a challenge on for the full event.
Now I get Ewan's newsletter, so I know everything that's happened to him. His car caught fire before the Granite. He threw it into a ditch in the non-championship Jim Clark. So you reckon he's going to be good for the Scottish, and Jonathan's going to be close behind?
Well, close behind. If things go Jonathan's way, he might even
That's
have
what
the
I'd like
win.
to hear. So it's a very open battle there.
Very open, yeah.
Absolutely. Cars fairly evenly matched?
I wouldn't think so.
Okay, well, one catches fire and the other breaks down.
Yeah.
What will happen first?
I think Jonathan's struggling with the car just now.
Right.
Hopefully that's going to come good as the year progresses, and he can see at the championship tables just now. His problem has been reliability with the car. So Ewan, he's had his fair share of problems. He's just lucky in the fact that Jonathan's had problems as well.
Yeah.
Both quick drivers. So
okay, so evenly matched drivers, if they get their cars together, we're going to see a good fight.
A good fight, yeah.
Yeah, and those guys, if they're fighting together without trouble, I think they'll lift their game a long way.
Yeah.
And get a remarkable result from those guys.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the thing about the championship, right through from 1.9s to 1.6s. They're all so evenly matched.
Yeah.
They're lifting each other's game, and you can see it in even the difference from the last two. Coming into the Granite, there wasn't just one or two guys at the front, there was 3 or 4 setting some really quick times, if not fastest stage times.
Now, moving on to the 1.6s, I mean, they're matching the times of those 1.9 guys if they're not really on the case. It's unbelievably close.
Very close. I mean, as I was saying, the 1.9 guys are having some problems, whether it's driver incurred or otherwise. And any small glitch in the 1.6s, they're up there. And at the start of the year, it was John McCrone was setting the times, and he was the man to beat. Coming into the Granite, Graham has put in some fantastic times and was leading going into the last stage, and then made a small mistake, and he's resulted with 2 low scores in the first 2 championship events. So he'll be out fighting for the win in the Scottish. Hopefully he can keep it on to the end, and we can see a good battle between John and Graham, and of course the other boys that are coming through.
Yes, I see names here that I know from the past. Gary Pearson, that's the son of a co-driver of my day, which is 20 odd years ago. A scary amount of time ago. So I mean, all these guys, you reckon those first 4 or 5, maybe 6 drivers are all absolutely in there fighting for a chance?
Yeah, absolutely, and even some of the guys that are not in the top of the championship have had their problems. Some of them will come on toward the end of the year with a bit more time in the car, and I'm sure we'll see that in the Scottish. There'll be another step up of a few drivers who maybe move from what you would maybe call the second group into the top, fighting for the stage wins, fighting for the overall championships wins. Okay,
so anybody's race out there?
Anybody's, exactly, yeah.
And I'm going to be there, I'm going to be watching. It's going to be exciting.
It will be, it'll be good to have you.
I'm going to go to the first corner of the first stage because I've got a chance of seeing
them all, yeah.
I'm going to catch everyone. It's going to be great. I want it to be a good corner. I want it to be a corner where I can criticise everyone for being in the wrong gear or braking too late. and in sight of the start line.
Take note, you'll be there watching you with a clipboard out.
I won't quite go as far as a clipboard, but I'll have my razor sharp critique. Well, okay, my critique. Well, comments. There we go.
So we'll see you on the 27th of June, 100% single usage on the Scottish this year. We've seen Twigley's and Castlemore back on the schedule. So yeah, as George says, classic stages. Get prepared, guys. Make sure the cars are all working well. Make sure you're all well rested. It's going to be a big battle.
Those stages, Castlemore and Twigley's, wow, they're big stages for real men. Lots of places to make mistakes. Speak to David Barlow beforehand. I remember rolling a couple of times in Castlelower as a co-driver, not as a driver. Really stupid places. I mean, it's tricky these stages, and a great surface, single usage. I mean, guys, this is going to be the rally of the year so far, I think.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. Very exciting.
See you then.